So I had a little play earlier on this evening with some TCUT. Don't use TCUT on metallic cars. The lacquer doesn't like it, right? Anyway, whatever. It's what I had. And I just hit this section here. And to be fair, sort of worked. You can see, well, I don't know whether you can see it in the camera, but it's been hit with some wet and dry or something like that, and you know, probably quite fine. But to be fair to the TCUT, it has indeed took it back to a shine. However, I went down to a local paint supplies place and have got myself some compounds. So I've got a rapid advanced dry use liquid compound, supposedly hit it with that to start with, and then an advanced liquid compound, which is kind of a finishing thing. I was going to buy, like, 3M do a kit, right? It's the three-stage kit. But you know what? I thought I'd try a local place and just see what they said. And they said this stuff will do the job. So let's see. I've also got this little machine polisher. It's got a medium firm little bonnet on it. So I'm going to attack this. So from what I can see, reading this, it says advanced dry use, shake, pour, dispense a small quantity on the surface of the pad, compound with a G mop foam pad at 1500 to 1800 RPM, and then wipe clean with a G mop finishing cloth. You just pop some of this on here. Not sure how much. I'll put a bit on. And oh, it smells good. Put that on there. Give it a bit of. Okay. Okay. Let's wipe this stuff off and see what we're left with. So yeah, there's still a dullness to it, and I can see quite fine lines there, but when compared to the kind of grey colour that's gone before it, it's looking good. I'm going to hit it again. Maybe we need to give it a bit longer. See the bit we've done, or where we got up to. It's hard to get the light to sort of show. Got too much of an angle there, but yeah, okay, there you go. If you get the light just right, you can sort of see the scratches that are in it. But again, when you look at it from here now, it does look pretty damn good. So I am pretty happy with that. It's going to be interesting to see what it makes of the roof, the mess that is the roof. And this front wing is particularly nasty as well, as is literally half of the bonnet is particularly bad. Half it's okay, half it's not. If I lowered the car, this would be a lot easier, but whatever. And get up there, right. Oh, so we've got lacquer, like literally falling off the top here. You can sort of scrape it off with your fingernail, so that's not good. Yeah, it's properly nasty. But let's see, we've got these sort of old stripy jobbies. I'm intrigued to see what we can make of this. Well, it's certainly a damn sight shinier. 20% of effort, it looks 80% better. There's probably 80% more work to do if I want to get that remaining 20% looking any better. But I'm not going to do it. It shines, it looks good. This is just with the first, so I've not used the liquid advanced compound, which is a doesn't say. I'm not really sure what I'm meant to do with that one, whether it goes onto a damp sponge or whatever. But this thing shines. Yeah, up close, it's got scratches in it. I live in a very rural location with very narrow lanes, and you have to do a lot of hedge dodging to get past some of the more interesting local drivers, let's put it that way. Or more importantly, the non-local drivers who hit our roads, especially during the summer months when all the hedgerows are sprouting out and all that kind of good stuff. So I reckon I'm just going to run over the whole car with this stuff, and yeah, it just looks miraculous. It feels lovely. It looks decent. It kind of looks like a Ferrari, which is kind of nice. Oh yeah, heat was what we needed. I shall quickly get that stuck on something, toolbox. So enough with tarting it up. Let's get back to the mechanical side of things. So I'm going to drop the oil, measure what's in there with a view to sticking some back in there. I've got some cheapy 5W40 there before that I'm going to run through while I'm still messing around with it. We'll move to the Pelix whatever once we've got it all happy and all good. It has had a relatively recent oil and filter change, and obviously it's not done much in the way of miles since then. In fact, it's done very little, if not none. So I don't think it really requires a change. I just, for safety's sake, I just want to know what's in it, how much is in it, all that kind of good stuff. And then what we've got is all the parts rocking up from various sources. So I've ordered timing kits, timing belts. I've ordered the Hill Engineering bearings. I've also ordered all the other accessory belts as well. So we should have everything coming to be able to do a full service on this thing. One at the front here on an angle, one at the back here. So let's take this front one off. I don't have the hex bit, but I have got some Torx bits that will do the job. Hopefully anyway. Right, that one loose. Let's just tweak this other one as well. It's a big, I'm using, say I've only got some Torx bits. Front one was a very chunky ass T60. This really wants a T70. That'll, should hopefully do it anyway. Yeah. And that looks decidedly dirtier. Dirty. So yeah, particularly oil coloured. So oil out then, and we are basically at about 8 litres, just shy of, just over 8 litres of oil that's come out of this thing. I believe we should have about 9 litres drained out of this thing, so so I think it was a little bit low. We'll get some fresh oil into it, and yeah, let's see if we can get it running a little bit. So that's it for this video. Next up, I'll take a crack at the cam belts, and we'll get some oil back into this thing, get it outside and get it to temperature, see what it runs like, see if that smoke goes away after a little while, after it being cleared out a little bit. We shall see. Fingers crossed, right? Feel free, comment below on my appalling polishing skills. First time I've tried using the machine polisher. You know what, at the end of the day, it looks a million times better than it did before. It looks vaguely presentable now, so all good. Thanks so much for watching, and yeah, more content coming soon. Bye.